As you work your way to level 40, you'll earn other fun cards like Diamond Patty Mills, Pink Diamond Jordan Poole, and Galaxy Opal Robert Parrish.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Thunder taking on the Grizzlies. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, 4th place in the conference. There are no slouches in the competitive West. Grizzlies, Thunder coming right up. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. And for Memphis, the forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. DeAnthony Melton out there with Morant. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's game one of a back-to-back for him. Brent, does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in the rhythm and play at a high level. And you can worry about the next game when the next game tips. But right now, it's all about this moment.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Now, here's Dort. Over Bane. And a big pounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the wing, Melton. His three-pointers off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Morant surveying the D. Adams outside. Out to Morant. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 5.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Jackson against Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Adams. The dish to Jackson. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get blown out in that game, but it felt deflating and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going no matter who they had out on the court.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Desmond Bane.
Free throw good, Bane. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Williams dishes to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Fifth on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Outside Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Dort misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Giddey against Melton. Giddey kicks to Dort. Pass to Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the way.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Free throw drops for Melton. Here's Giddey. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Melton. Hits it from three-point range. Melton's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Here is Williams, following the basket by Ja Morant. It's Dort on the wing. Clock at 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jackson with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Here's Dort. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Joe, following the basket by Ja Morant. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 3. Valanciunas passes to Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Dort. Melton feeling it out a bit. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's George. Steven Adams making his last shot. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Bain with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He's guarded by Williams. Good D by Williams.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night. Memphis leading by 12. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. Morant with the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Williams passes to Williams. Here's Joe. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's Williams laying it in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Morant outside. Bain against Edwards. The drive by Bain. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Edwards. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Williams. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Bain. Good and smart gets the assist. Bain's got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Joe. Still without a basket. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Morant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Edwards against Bain. Here's Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 13. Williams dishes to Edwards. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Williams.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Williams in the post. Jackson on him. The 3. Joe good.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Driving in. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Joe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
But that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Here's Smart. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Edwards against Bain. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Edwards. Here's Joe, guarded by Smart. Goes back up. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 13.
And the body control of Morant, still able to guide that one home.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 16-point game. So for Oklahoma City right now, Bo Kushevsky is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
That one is off.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 17. Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. And here is Dort. It's blocked. To the paint, here's Rose. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 42%. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Smart. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. That one misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Christopher, the pass to Adams. Let's go. And again, Memphis, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Giddey, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Clark. Oh, that's blocked.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Giddey, the pass to Valanciunas. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's Giddey with the drive. 6 feet out. Bank shot, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Christopher, the pass to Rose. Lets it go with the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Now here's Valanciunas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Akusevsky, the pass to Giddey. 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
Brett, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes. Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Here's Christopher. Still scoreless.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. Now, Pokuševski. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Alexei Pokuševski. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Pokuševski.
And the potential of Poku is pretty exciting. I mean, this is a very unique player, a mobile big, and he keeps improving.
And both free throws good for Pokuševski. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
No good from Clark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line.
At the line.
That one on Rose. Frank, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Clark kicks to Rose. Here's Christopher, defended by Dort. Clock at 4. Christopher, the pass to Clark. From deep, Rose knocks down the 3-ball. Rose has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies. Giddey with the bounce pass. Pokusevski finds Dort. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What's Dort out there? 215, 220 at the guard position. He'll throw it around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
One shot.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz, Dort, and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Now, here's Melton. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Here's Rose. After the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Melton, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the pass to Giddey. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's the drive. Melton, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Dort. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And a new group in here for the Thunder.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Jaren Jackson. He's averaging about 19 points per, just over 3 blocks and 8 rebounds. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Now, here's Melton. He's got 10. Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Bain. And it's blocked. Melton against Giddey. Now, here's Melton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Now here's Williams. To the middle. From 11 feet away. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Edwards. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Here's Williams. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Thunder trailing by 8. And the rejection by Jackson.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Bucket is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Melton. 10 points for him. Outside Jackson. Edwards against Bain. 5 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And Memphis making a change here. Smart's checked in. Thunder trailing by 11. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
All right, then. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for your
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Now here's Giddey. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the fallback jumper.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Joe. He's got 5. Williams kicks to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
Memphis leading by 11. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Williams. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Assist goes to
Williams has got his second basket. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Bounce pass from Smart. Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Joe. Passes it to Edwards. Here's Joe. Down low. Here's Williams. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Morant with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 15.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
I thought defensively, it just wasn't good enough. You got to be engaged at this level. Any lapse of concentration, lapse of efforts, you will pay for it, and they have. They've got to lock in defensively.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Jackson. Here's Adams. Almost, but it rolls out. Thunder trailing by 9. Inside. Edwards looking it over. Morant with the steal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Memphis.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open shot is on the money. And that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Dort. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second personal foul. First team.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bain. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Jonas Valanciunas at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
No good on the second free throw. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's take a second now to bring up a list of the centers and power forwards from around the NBA who have been money at the charity stripe in the second half of the season. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And Adams sends it back. Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. Williams with the defensive effort. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. They recover it. Bain against Dort. Jackson misses. Thunder trailing by 15. Pass to Giddey. Valanciunas inside. Guarded by Bain. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dort against Bain. And another miss by Memphis. The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got his third bucket of the night. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant.
Thunder's foul.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Josh Christopher in for DeAnthony Melton. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Okashevsky's checked in for Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Payne for 3. Here's Adams. Back to Clark. Here's Morant. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Pokusevski in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Dane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Morant. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench. He gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And he makes the first. And Bain drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Williams. Dort against Bain. Dort kicks to Giddey. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defense not able to keep up as Giddey throws them off with that clever move.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Memphis leading by 13. The pass to Christopher. Left side, Adams. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Williams.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Adams outside. Shoots over Pokusevski. Adams, the pass to Bain. That's tipped. Dort against Bain. Dort kicks to Giddey. That cuts the lead to single digits. And that's 11 points here for Josh Giddey.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Outside, Bain. Out to the right wing. Here's Christopher. Lays it up off the glass.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Morant dishes to Clark. Good D by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 10-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And I'm over here to check out the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And that one falls for Williams. Rose, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Williams drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now Rose. 9 points in the game so far. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
Thunder trailing by 8. There's the lob to George. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
T-shirt time, everyone. Let me hear you right now.
While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second-chance points since the All-Star break. The Grizzlies 4th.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. And particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
Pass to Christopher. Here's the teardrop. Edwards with the block. Shot clock at 5. Christopher, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Feeds it to Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Clark. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Really left alone that time. Joe's got 10.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Trains the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Clark kicks to Smart. He dishes it to Rose. Passes to Christopher. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 9.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
That
foul.
one on Smart.
13 foul.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the first one at the line is good. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Rose. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Valanciunas is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 11. Outside Jackson. Over Edwards. Again Memphis.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Edwards. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Valanciunas. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Joe. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Smart.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Melton against Edwards. Clark trying to get open. Melton no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Edwards passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Williams. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Smart, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Clark. Here's Valanciunas, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
Never shy about getting physical. Valanciunas still gets the shot in the air.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The first free throw is good. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Memphis with it. Beyond the arc. And it is good at the buzzer.
And they get into double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That 3 could be a killer.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Memphis leading by 10. So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Edwards. And it's Giddey in at the 2.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Adams. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Over Williams. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night. They get a hand on it. Giddey against Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Melton against Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Melton, it's tipped.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Another shot. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Jackson. Count it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Morant passes to Melton. Now Adams. Outside Jackson. Melton kicks to Bain. 4 on the clock. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Melton. And another turnover here by Memphis. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Begins Dort.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Giddey against Melton. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
What a save by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just outworking the defense for a second look.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by John Morant. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Morant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter from 8. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
How about that 7'6" wingspan of Valanciunas? That helps him erase the shot.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Bain. Shots good by Williams.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Outside, Bain. Passes it to Melton. Adams down low. Valanciunas is there. Adams' shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
The kick out to Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. Up top, Bain. And stolen by Giddey. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Last on the first.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, these strides that SGA has made in the past couple seasons has a lot to do with the kid's work ethic.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Oklahoma City's ball.
Giddey with it. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Williams. Takes it inside. That one good for 2.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson to the inside. Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You could classify Adams' postgame as raw, but the energy and aggression he plays with almost every game, that's where he hangs his hat.
Payne against Dort. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Dort attacking. A putback. The rebound by Steven Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the pass to Giddey. Pass to Dort. Valanciunas with the ball. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 10 points for Valanciunas.
This is an area where Lou Dort is trying to become more effective as a playmaker.
Passes to Melton. Back to Morant. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 15 rebounds here tonight. It's Williams with the drive. Count the basket. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Pass to Melton. Over Giddey. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Dort. Second chance shot. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The pass to Melton. Outside Jackson. Back to Melton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And as his game continues to develop, Jackson's passing will get better with each season.
And it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Payne looking around. It's stolen by Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 18. Again, Oklahoma City.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
It's Samart. And it's Morant missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks to Morant. Pass to Melton. On the wing, Bain. 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Giddey the pass to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20, and that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentional.
Gilgeous-Alexander. His fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Now it's timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Misses the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure they didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.